Welcome back, and we now welcome a person whom we have been really waiting to hear out. Mr. Taleen Kumar, the CEO and Managing Director of the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor Development Corporation, is joining us. Mr. Kumar, thank you very much for joining us. I can tell you that India Inc. and the investor community is very much wanting to know what's happening on the DMIC front, the mega project for the country in terms of kicking up investment. First, give us an update, sir. You know, the DMIC is tying in very nicely with the new government's vision to build 100 small cities rather than the mega cities. So what's the progress in terms of giving out of tenders?
Yeah, the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, in this whole corridor, we are proceeding with ahead with 5 industrial smart cities.
Okay.
Now, 2 of them are part of the, 8 industrial cities that are planned along the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. These are the big cities, ranging from 84 square kilometers to 920 square kilometers. So, in 2 of these, we are going ahead. The 2 of these are the Dholera Special Investment Region in Gujarat, and the second is the Shendra-Bitkin Industrial Park in Maharashtra. Okay. And the other 3 are smaller cities, but they are also smart cities, and they are part of the early bird projects taken in the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor area. And these 3 are the Integrated Industrial Park in township in Greater Noida, and then we have the Integrated Industrial Township in Vikram Udyogpuri near Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh, and then we have the Global City in Gurgaon in Haryana.
Okay.
So we are moving ahead with all these 5 industrial smart cities.
Okay. Mr. Kumar, good morning. Have you completed the process of land acquisition for most of these cities?
Yeah, good morning. In all these 5 cities, we have land available with us. And the state government has been very proactive in making land available to us, and that is the reason why we are able to move ahead in these 5 cities.
Okay, actually what we heard was that in the Maharashtra, the city you mentioned, there has been a bit of resistance from farmers, especially in Raigad district, where you want to construct the Dighi port. Is there any problem over there, or you are comfortable on land?
No, the land acquisition has been a challenging task for state governments, especially since the acquisition of the new Land Acquisition Act. And it will make land acquisition more difficult as we go along. And we have to solve this problem if industrial cities have to come up. Okay. Now, I have been informed that in Dighi industrial city, which has been planned as the 2nd industrial node in Maharashtra, land acquisition, the process of land acquisition is on. Okay. So we have not been informed to any other, effect. Okay. I have been informed that the land acquisition process is on, and as and when land is made available, we will take subsequent steps.
Okay. Well, we just had that very successful Prime Ministerial visit to Japan. Can you give us an update on whether more money was committed by the Japanese partner? In any case, we heard that they were going to give you $4.5 billion for this project.
That commitment from Japan of $4.5 billion was already made earlier.
Yeah.
And it is part of the funding that they will do through JBIC and JICA combined. That is what the commitment was. And in the recent visit also, it has not been a DMIC specific kind of a commitment, but it is an overall commitment of about $35 billion in the next 5 years.
Okay.
Through public and private sector projects.
No, did that involve scaling up something that is coming for DMIC, you think?
The DMIC commitment has not been spelled out as such, but the DMIC, the progress on DMIC in partnership with Government of Japan is proceeding smoothly. Fair. There is no problem on that.
Okay. Sir, can you give us a timeline on when, phase 1 of this 5 smart cities could be completed, and what can we expect, say, in the next 1 to 2 years?
Yeah. The first phase of all these smart cities, we are looking at the end of 2019 for the first phase of these cities. Okay. Now, when I say the first phase, I mean the first phase of the bigger of the bigger of the 5 cities. The 2 of them which are bigger of the 5 cities, namely Dholera and Chandra Bitkin. Okay. The first phase we hope to complete by the end of December 2019. The rest of the 3 smaller cities, we should take anywhere between 3 to 5 years. The first phase of the smaller cities should take about 3 years, and by the time it is 5 years, we should be able to complete the smaller cities.
And within the first phase itself, can you give us any indication of what the quantum of orders are that will be rolled out, and what could the target be, say, by the end of 2015 or 2016 itself?
Yeah. Yeah, just first let me talk about the bigger cities. Let's say the Dholera Special Investment Region in Gujarat. The first phase of work will start over an activation area of 22.5 square kilometers, which is part of a bigger area of 154 square kilometers in phase 1. So we really want to kickstart with 22.5 square kilometers, and there we are looking at a total investment of around 4,400 crore rupees just to get the trunk infrastructure going in that area. Similarly, for the Chandra Bitkin industrial area, we are talking about 40 square kilometers in phase 1. And again, we are looking at somewhere between 4,000 to 5,000 crore for getting the trunk infrastructure going in that area. For the smaller cities, in integrated industrial township in Greater Noida, we are looking at 617 crore rupees to get the trunk infrastructure going, which will then be leveraged for more and more public-private participation. Similarly, in Vikram Udyog Puri, the quantum of money is roughly the same. In Global City, in Gurgaon, in Haryana, the work has just started, but it will be in the neighborhood of, it will be less than 2,000 crores.
Have you bid out any of them, and has work started?
Yeah, the bidding out has, will start the rollout in December 2014. Okay. That is the time when we roll out the Dholera packages. Okay,
so you will roll out, the bids for Dholera go out in December 2014, December this year.
December 2014, that's right, that's correct. Okay. And for Chandra also roughly around the same time. Okay. For integrated industrial township in Greater Noida and Vikram Udyog Puri.
Okay.
Vikram Udyog Puri will
what
be
is
faster,
the total quantum of
about the same time.
What is the total quantum of bids at Chandra and at Dholera that will go out in December?
As I said, the Dholera bids, the rollout will begin in December. We will continue till March. And the rollout for the entire amount will be roughly in the neighborhood of 4,400 crore.
Okay. And you would be mainly targeting companies like L&T, IRB. I mean, are they contractor companies, EPC companies?
Those will be construction companies, EPC companies, design build contract companies. Essentially, we'll be targeting. These are all international competitive bidding.
Okay.
So we hope to generate a lot of interest in the construction industry.
Okay.
I am looking forward to their participation.
Sure. Have you got the environment clearance for a lot of these projects? I understand for the Dholera region you've got the environment clearance, but what about in Noida, in Maharashtra, etc.?
Yeah, there are 2 agencies here. For Dholera it was the Ministry of Environment and Forest. The clearance was obtained on 22nd of August 2014. And for the rest of the cities, the smaller ones, they are the domain of the state governments. Even for the Chandra area, it is the domain of the state government because the Chandra area itself is 8.39 square kilometers and the Bitkin area is another 32 square kilometers. Okay. So these will be going to the state government agencies for approval. So we will take all environment approvals before we actually award the work.
Just one doubt, this 4,000 crores you said that will be bid between December and March is only Dholera or both Dholera and Chandra?
No, it is only Dholera. Okay. Chandra will be roughly again 4,000, another 4,000 to 5,000 crores.
And that's also December to March?
How fast? That is also December to March, depending on how quickly we can get a handle on the Bitkin area. We are more comfortable with project development in Chandra area. We are trying very hard for Bitkin area as well.
All right. Mr. Kumar, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for joining us with all those details. That's not a long time away at all. This December to March, if we should get 8,000 crores of bids coming in from the government, it is fair to believe that that could kickstart a lot of construction and economic activity.